Uh, Hello, everyone. My name is Archangel Beloved, and this is a reading for. Well, it's not a reading. Excuse me. This is, like I said, me coming on here to express the LGBT community, um, and um, how the shifts would feel. Is that where we're going? Yeah. Um, it's gonna feel kind of like a betrayal. It's gonna be a betrayal. Part of this DNA shift is based off of the great uh, reform. Thank you. It's based off of DNA structures. It's based off of Cephium. It's also based off of some things that you would think are fictional that are, you know, you don't see before you. Me, being a light worker and part of the LGBT community, I have expressed this numerous of times, especially on my channel, but in numerous of times throughout trials and tribulations, tribes, third eye. Since I was a kid, actually, I always forever been talking about this, seeing things that are you know you'll call that your average the schizoaffective disorder, but it's funny how our disabilities become our enablers, but yet we try to deceive ourselves, because of what we want out of our pride and ego, which we face a lot during Pride Day. No, I'm just kidding. you know, um, Me being a transmitter of dark and light, which I do have yet again experience dealing with black witches and everything, you know because they don't know what they're doing. Harming a star seed, especially in this time. I've been noticing, a lot of things that are happening in the LGBT community, as well as gang stalking, getting harassed, having books, being slandered against, even strife and beef between what someone is doing based off projections, but to do with I don't even know you like so several years ago. I had some tea this morning. Kind of lay off the coffee. Anyways, I don't know why I grabbed these in my hand, but let me show. Based off of DNA structures going forward, I don't normally do that. So it means that this is now going to be a reading. The Ace of Cups. Oh, sorry, the Two of Cups. Excuse me. There's a lot of things that we don't know, or should I say, a lot of people don't know. The ones that have claimed to hear are starting to get a wake up call based off of DNA structures of I don't belong here, where do I come from? Yet again, the amount of same projections, but more of like a self mirror, like a think of Eight of Wands energy. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, as we heal the planet with the rays. It's never supposed to be built on a rocky foundation. So whatever third party situations you guys are going through in the current, I understand there are 6 cards that are laid out before me. Okay, I have the gift of palmistry. Everything I touch turns to gold. I'm a Pisces. I hear God. Next. Anyways, um, based off of everything that's been going on and all the DNA trying to take someone's seal, all the stuff that's been written about, prophesized. I think of palmistry. I can also talk to the angels of the fallen because I am a fallen prophet myself. But in this new age, which we know as supernatural, we know how the angels fell and certain tiers they belong in. Certain people don't belong with certain people. I've been realizing this. And Archangel Ariel is telling me that DNA structures will change, and it's like the DNA structure that will change in the LGBT community will be breathtaking. It's a lot of lies based off of who is a child and who is a child of God. Realizations, that's why I guess no one reads the book of Revelations. It's not going by the free will that I thought either. If you look at my other videos, you were noticing that, oh yeah, I can be dressed and ready for work. What work do I do? I sit here behind a desk. Am I, do I gossip? No. But do I do glamours? No. I'm a transmuter between dark and light. For some reason, these messages are not even just by saying, but there are brewing a lot of teas within the, especially within the tea part of the community, based off of doppelgangers and bullying and slander in the current, to do with number 45, Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of people that belong to a royal priesthood, and that's also some things that are going to be talked about in a next video. But these are just some things that will be going on in the current as of now. Archangels are, again, as I said, are here also assisting, and there are I'll tell you right now, like my foot, my my sole, my feet, Pisces, rule to the feet. About a Sagittarius, on foot. A lot of things, a lot of truths that are afoot of evil, of finances and security problems, as we have reincarnated back into our angelic form. A lot of people are not meant to be trusted throughout that journey being. It's like you can't, and if you're fighting where this is going, the universe is literally going to do this, and make you literally put you here, here. I honestly, law of alchemy is, and then people try to take your formula. All right. Yeah, I'm Pisces and Jupiter too, so it's very, 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 very hard for the energy vampire of any sort, to do there's a conflict, to do any sense of wrongdoing we're talking about angels, we're talking about humans and mankind. There's a difference. And this is for a select few in the community, because my ancestors wanted me to, including my grandmother right here, even wanted me to express how this would feel. Part of the shift that if you ever feel out of placement, the average, but you don't do certain things. You're intelligent, but you don't do certain things. And you know that where you belong, but you're out of place. Things are moving forward. There's a select few. And that's why the government has also been trying to hide this. The changes in the sky. I connect to my ancestors that are Palladians, and that I see the spaceship. You don't think I do? Stop that. So, I've been Harry Potter since a child. It's been a hell of a journey, and the stuff that I've been, brought to teach as a, prophet high priesthood within the tarot community, the lightwork community, my platform. Hey Archangel beloved. Oh, that's me. Dirty beloved. Hey. Archangel Murray and Gabriel wanted me to say that there's a lot of things to do with the central sun that, that are probably conspiracy theories. A lot of names that were given as as a child, there are some sealed contracts. Seal would be the key word, not steal. That doesn't make any sense. And then, there's a lot of things that are not going to make any sense in the current to do with the LGBT community on a mass scale. For the ones that, again, stayed in this video as I channel these cards, good job. You see my hands here right next to the two cards. Energy of 5 levels of discernment, but I'm not pointing to 5, I'm pointing to 7. This is a Chariot card. I wish I was told as a child that I was going to be sacrificed, but you're forgetting something. I'm a Pisces, but I mean, I fought through all that. Been homeless for 4 years with Social Security benefits. I don't share that. It's not it's not the best decisions that have been made in my favor. I've been seeing that yet again. I've been faced with a lot of why am I going through all this. For a certain select of you within the LGBT community, it's time to also raise your voice and shout of messages of any concern. Because where this shift is going, especially with... Shut up, brother. It's not going to go in the government's favor. The shift that I'm seeing here, someone spent way too much within the Saturn return of Capricorn. A lot of things to do with September 29. I don't know, but 29. You can only ascend from here. I saw that number 29. What did I see 29 at? Oh, there was a Aquarius reading when I said crash on 29. But that's driving. So whatever this was going into, a lot of governmental officials are, being caught up into webs, but there are 3 of them. But with 3 is toxic than 7, 8, 9. Because when you realize how much betrayal was in a group setting, and how the 2 collective seas. Oh, this is a catastrophe. Begotten son. Why does it sound? It sounds so backwards. backwards, doesn't it? The words that we speak is the spiritual thing, but yet you have a good thing if you just listen. There are complications between the two regarding wake-up calls and shifts that you will see. It's shocking. It's shocking, no doubt, yes. What I'm saying, it may sound conspiracy, it may sound very long, but the truth has been spoken. As again, I am an angel, Seraphim myself. I've fit in different classifications, and this is the work that I do. Not saying, but this is the download that I'm getting. There's a thing called black mask. Keep it rock. Yeah, again, like you're talking about music that's used to dumb down planets. Music that's used to talk down about other people. It's been, the game and how it goes. Let's be real here. All the stuff that has happened and the ones that are selective within I'm speaking out of an outer worldly sense for a reason, so that way you could see, well, you don't need to explain, but you can see that there's other things that are going on, and the select few within the community is the ones that will move forward with or without hesitation. Also, a lot of water energy will start to occur because of some lies based off of DNA and communication that you would think that it's not from here because it's written in a book. But we're all told again about our gates, about our houses, our homes. We take from ourselves because we came back and we didn't see 12-3, yourself 4, 5, 6, 7. You didn't see yourself moving to what I don't know. There's been excuse me as I channel different. Okay, there's been a change. And, I was brought to believe in the Bible as well, but for some reason I fell from heaven and I was divinely guided back to heaven. I was sent to hell for a reason. There's a certain amount of DNA that's required to fit in a certain few. And those certain few within the LGBTQ lightworker would know this. And when that time comes, if not in central, but linear, the spiritual warfare that we face as children will be spoken about regardless. The pain of narcissistic abuse within the system that is currently not built on a strong foundation. You go to and from work only to get whatever change that is needed to support yourself for a day. We'll leave it there because you don't know what tomorrow is, but for that day, for that time being, because you're counting on it. You don't have it yet, but even if you do, it's only for a day. There's no telling what happened next. The Ten of Cups is in the current as well because there's a lot of secrets that is not being expressed when it relates to, like SARS. You know, my ancestors are, right here, and I am a star seed myself. I am an archangel myself, which is why I've been, you know, left out to hang and dry. And it happens, and it will happen, it'll happen again, but you're fine. There's certain select few of you, for the ones that I'm speaking to, and this is why this video is being made. And it hurts like hell, because there's some things that you're going to have to leave behind. That's the Emperor card. Whatever placement that Emperor card is where you shall be. You are where you are going to be. Who is that me talking? Is it me talking? Okay, to you. But the complications, are there not? No shade in the community, but we have rainbows. Not saying that it's not sunshine and rainbows, but Mars is in full effect as well. All planets are in alignment. Democracy is dark, and dies in darkness. I'm not politically correct in the time zone that we are in, are we? I'm speaking about a time in which there was a ritual that begun. Angel hunt, I don't know, beast thing. Someone, I guess someone was independent and being, it's a lot in the current that's happening, and me channeling these instances or incidents of any time zone, regardless if these words have resonated. Ask yourself this question: where do you belong? Your body will be changed within a crystalline grid, a whole new grid. There's a reason why you are pressured to do certain things. Ever question why? Or you're just being defiant? I mean, when I was in school, okay, it's all right. We just talked about pre-calculus. I didn't, but I'm pre-calculating. Well, I am the high hopes. Free will. Because why does it feel that we are greater or less than? I like to run on sentences, but the truth of reality is setting in. And I do see that, and I'm not afraid to speak on it. Trust, believe me. I'm an archangel. I'm not afraid to speak on it. I've been, through, just MK Ultra stuff, that people have tried to put me into now, and I'm in my first, I went from that to have, for being homeless for 4 years to having my very first apartment. Have people messing with my Akashic records, like staff, this is the work that I do. I transmute energies, ET, if you will. That is exactly who I am. As I wear this green shirt, which I sound bright like a diamond. The shift. I know this sounds sketchy. The shift is going to be shocking, especially to deal with, because there's a lot of pain that really is not discussed. That's what but it's within a certain LGBT community, within a select few of a spiritual military. Again, I can't sit there and tell you through these. That's not going to do anything. It's the universe giving a wake-up call. You know, I can have the gift of palmistry. Is that a sign of direction? Or is that, it's not just random cards. Please understand. This is the Nine of Cups, by the way. So, I'm a spiritual baby. That's how I was from the start. 0 degrees, which is why I don't go by my natal chart or anything, because that doesn't seem to matter. The matter is now going to go off of vibrations. Why do you think things, let's not explain the obvious, but for the ones that don't know, let's be clear here. Why do I have to stoop down to you? It's going to be one of those type of feelings, I guess. There's a lot of things that come to clergy. Again, this is the King of Pentacles. I'm here to break generational curses. So in a way, I kind of put myself in a position to get hurt. I get it. A lot of us, empaths, have an idea of, only the 1% that are into these type of things. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. The King of Pentacles turns any metal into gold. Knight of Cups. If I am a god or goddess of my own making, then why am I putting myself in grief and pain and agony? If I am a god, I should be able to, I should be able to speak. Why am I constricted and confined within my own language? But you can speak. You can't say these things. Or you can't talk bad because it's not true. That doesn't make any sense. If something is bothering someone should, okay, no pun intended, and then say something. Today's society is realizing something that is not what you can't say anything. Or it's always, because I wasn't given the respect since I was a child. That's a ball buster, isn't it? It sucks like the dickens. Possibly, shopping at Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't know. Stop. I just came on here to discuss a little bit. It sounds kind of sketchy, but these are codes. 2929. If you stay till the end of this video, good job. Think about it before you speak. Let me know what you think in a comment below. Anyways, I'm also here with the Asherian Council and the Pleiades, ancestors. I'm connected to even Lucifer. So I'm looking at him like, yeah. Whatever this message entails, it's the longest damn message that I put on this damn YouTube channel. I didn't say it was good. I didn't say it was bad. You well with it. It's not animosity or anything. It's real life events that we've created as God and Goddess for ourselves. Empress and Empress, Emperor and Empress. If you are the true way, lead by example. Anyways, my name is Archangel Beloved 33, and here you are. Enjoy, I guess. Go ahead.